red line, yellow line, green line, red line is F clef. Draw five F clefs. Ending approximately the middle of your page. Starting right above the third F clef, draw five C clefs. The middle of the five will be roughly the middle of the page. And then beginning on the middle of the C clefs, the third clef from the left, draw five G clefs. We're going to move, so I'll put a dot on the G line. Straight edge, letter G, dot on the line. Straight edge, letter G, dot. Straight edge, letter G, dot. Back here on the F, as we discussed in the last video, that F can be the top line, line 5 of 5. It can be the second line from the top, line 4 of 5. It can be the middle line. Can be the second line. Or it can be the first line. Go through the same process with each of these clefs. Line 5, top line. Line 4. Continue. And do that for each of the 3 clef types. When you're finished, could use your 13 line reference from the last video and label these lines. Notice in the middle, the lowest line is F on each of these 5-line staves. Middle line is C on each of them, and line 5, the top line, is a G. These clefs are named by the voice range that would originally sing from that clef. If you were an alto voice, you were singing in this range. So this middle set of staves, all the same names: G alto clef, C alto clef, F alto clef. If you work your way to the left, you'll notice these two staves have the same names: C tenor clef, F tenor clef. Working your way to the left again, these two staves have the same sets of names: C baritone, F baritone. Finally, the one you're most common with, F bass clef. That's the 4th line labeled F. And on the far left, F basso profundo. Moving to the right from the middle set of 3, these two staves have the same names, line names, space names. This is G mezzo soprano and C mezzo soprano. To the next, G soprano, C soprano. Finally, to the most common one, in fact the only one anymore, G treble clef. 2nd line is G. And over here, 1st line G, G French violin. We only use 4 of these anymore: G treble clef, C alto clef, C tenor clef, and F bass clef. If you live in the world of clef transposition for your instrument, you may use all of those 5 clefs. But the 4 most common clefs: G treble, never movable. In fact, you'll never see it in manuscript with a dot like that. It's just vertical line G. C alto, C tenor, F bass. The 4 most common clefs from 15 movable clefs.